I would like to mention that Nat made those sticky toffee puddings. We expect Kate to be 15 stone by the end of next year. Coming up next on the menu, Rachel and Anna. Who wants to start?
Thank you, Tom. So as you may know, I'm Kate's little sister. Last night I was talking to Anna about this speech. I was saying, I've written something down, I should just go with that. And Anna said, no, you're better at just saying things as they are. So bear with me, because I don't have a script with me. I'm just going to say it like it is. So this whole day kind of starts this time last year, when Kate set off for Thailand. So January 2014. So Kate went with the intention of going for the whole year to Thailand to work there. And whilst she was there, it was different because we'd always been able to text each other or call each other, but we had to rely on Skype, and the time difference wasn't very good for that. So we had to either Skype at her 6 a.m. or my 6 a.m. and that does not work for me. I don't do 6 a.m, not for Skype. So I didn't really have a lot of contact with Kate regularly. So I just read her blog or read on Facebook about what she was doing. And then around March, I was chatting to Anna on the phone, who mentioned in passing, Kate's seeing this guy. And I was like, Kate hasn't mentioned this guy to me. A little bit offended. Why do I not know about this? And so I tried, for the next weeks that followed, I was trying to get hold of Kate and ask her questions about this guy. I couldn't really get hold of her because of the time difference again. So in the end, I resorted to Facebook, which is what everyone does these days to find out about people's relationship statuses. So with me, a friend from university who is extremely dangerously skilled in the art of stalking people online. We had a look at Kate's profile, and she had indeed befriended a few people, new people we didn't know. Several of them were male. So the first person, we clicked on the first male person who looked about in his 20s, and it was Nathaniel Reynolds, but we didn't know if this was the guy she was seeing or not. But anyway, we proceeded to look at his profile and his profile picture, and there's much information we could find as possible that, you know, there are privacy settings when you're not friends with people on Facebook, so we couldn't find out the whole picture. So we just looked at the other guys and tried to work it out, but we didn't get anywhere. And I was so frustrated that in the end I just contacted Kate and said, we need to talk. So we did talk, and shortly after that I actually met Nat on Skype. And seeing them together was amazing, because they just seemed to be, I don't know how long they've been seeing each other, but they seemed like they'd already been together for years maybe, I don't know, they fit. So yeah, little did we know that 7 months later we would just be here with everyone at her wedding, at their wedding. And actually these past 3 weeks we've spent with the Runnels. I know this has been said, we've said lots of gushy things about each other tonight. But it is true that it's been an amazing blessing to spend these past 3 weeks with them. They're just such a generous family, and they have done so much for this wedding. And it's been great to learn about their family, learn about cultural things that they do in Australia, and cultural things, or maybe just Runnels things they do. Like they give each other stockings for Christmas. We don't have that. Mum and Dad, I don't know why we don't have that. But that was amazing to get a stocking on Christmas full of goodies. So yes, thank you to the Runnels. A big, huge thank you to the Runnels. Let's round of applause. And I'm just going to finish by telling one little story. December 2013, right before Kate went to Thailand, she and Anna came to visit me in Paris, which is where I was living at the time. And one afternoon, me and Kate were walking down the streets of Paris, like we do, in the rain, very romantic and Parisian. It was great. And to get out of the rain, we just stopped off in a little shop, which had lots of postcards outside. And we were just amusing ourselves with these postcards. They all had little French quotes on them. And every now and then Kate would pick up one and say, "Can you translate this? What does this mean?" I think she was trying to test me to see how good my French was. But she picked up this postcard and she asked me, she was quite excited about it when she picked it up. And she said, "What does this mean?" And I looked at it, and on it in French, it said, so you're going to hear my French now. Il est temps de vivre la vie que tu t'es imaginée. And the best translation I can give for that is, that I said to Kate, was, it is time to live the life that you have imagined for yourself. And Anna?
To Nat and Kate.
Excellent. Well done, girls. Now for the main course, the main man, Nat Runnels.
Good evening, everybody. Good to have you all here. It's been a very special day today. Just the people, and to have you all here to celebrate with us. It's been a great day, so thank you for that. I guess I'd just start by saying just how beautiful Kate was today. Just thank you to all the people who put in the effort to get all the girls ready and looking as good as they can today. It's beautiful. And thanks to my groomsmen for helping me out today as well, and my dad during the day. And this morning getting all set up. And, I think one thank you that got missed a bit earlier was Dennis and Jane as well, and I just want to thank them for all the work that they put in for the wedding and planning, and very special, made this day very special. Also tonight, the wedding angels help with all the setting up, making this place beautiful, and the MEC for providing such a beautiful meal and food, and a great service, so thank you. And I think a lot of the other things you got covered at afternoon tea, so but I just want to thank everybody for all those involved, all those sort of contributed to the wedding, and just for people being here. I think, I'll just tell you a quick story anyway of when I first met Kate. So I met Kate just March. I think I just arrived in Thailand. I'd just been there maybe 2 days, and still just getting used to the climate. I think it was probably about 40 degrees with about 95% humidity or something like that. And just getting adjusted myself, and these two girls, Kate and Anissa, my friend, where she is, came up to visit just to see the project that I was working with. And I was just settling in, and the girls had a chat to my leader in the morning, and then we had a bit of free time in the afternoon, so we had a good game of cards, and I could tell Kate was quite intelligent and quite good at cards, so I thought that was a bit of a bonus, and she was just a bit of fun, so I thought, she's nice. And anyway, then that night we actually went hunting for our dinner. We went out with spotlights, catching little frogs out in the rice fields. So anyway, we brought them back, and they cooked them up for dinner. And in Thailand, you normally have about 3 dishes or something to eat that night. And so you can really just pick what you want. But I was very impressed by Kate because she chose to try the mule with the little frogs in there as well. So I thought, she's a real winner. So, yeah, I guess as I got to know her and travelled around Australia and that yeah, she's quite adventurous and she's full of fun. Yeah, and she just really great to be around. That's just been a real blessing to me to have her. So I'm more than happy to spend the rest of my life with her. Yeah, it's a lovely kid. Yeah, so I think I will finish it there. I guess I should say toast actually. Let's toast one more. So yeah, I'll toast to everyone here. And I just, yeah, thank you for the blessing that you've been to us today and that your blessing you'll be in the future as well. So toast to everyone.
A brief pause, and then we can strut our funky stuff later.